All right, so I hope everyone's having a great day. It's early morning. I don't know, it's about 9 o'clock, actually, not too early, but it's a weekend. I don't like to start things too early on a weekend, just simply for all the people that are up visiting their cabins and that kind of thing. I like them just to be able to have some quiet time. That's why I'm going to pile this right now. I had one chunk the other day that was a little long, and this, when I set it on here, I've got two marks on the cradle. I don't know if you can see that, but those marks tell me if it's longer than that it's not going to fit in the wood burner. So I just tried this one. It's marginal. What happens when they're longer like this is I've got to put this in when there's not a whole lot of wood in there. So I got to start out with this before we get any wood in there, and then I can angle it. I can kind of angle it in there. So I should have just taken the chainsaw and shortened it up, but I didn't. So we're gonna pile some of that stuff. Good place for it. Right on the end here. And yeah. So I'm gonna do that this morning. When I get done with this, then I may split some more. By then it'll be 10 o'clock and people will be up and about making noise. So I don't feel badly about doing it at that point in time. But we'll get this filled in. It's supposed to get hotter than can be this coming week again. So hot, storms, all that good jazz. So I want to get this done before it gets too insanely hot. And I think we're going to be kind of working some mornings, taking a break midday, and then working maybe some later in the afternoon days into the evening. Four season room is working out good. The only thing is we've got to figure out an addition for next year. I want to make the bedrooms, I want to rearrange the bedrooms, make the bedrooms a little bit bigger. So as we get older, the bedrooms are easily accessible. And if need be, you can get around with a walker or a wheelchair, whatever it happens to be. So we want to push, we want to do a little expansion project. I don't know, we've talked about moving the house back and then joining it on to the three season room, putting a garage on. I'm not exactly sure. I just can't wrap my head around what would be a really neat look. So I'm still working on that. We had planned on putting a shed in back here. With everything we've had going on with family and that this year, the shed, all that just got put on hold. So who knows, maybe by next year my YouTube stuff will have exploded and I will be, somebody's going to say, hey, for the exposure, we'll build you a shed. If you allow us to do YouTube videos as we do it, that would be great. We'll see if that works out. Okay. I'm going to be real honest. I'm not too sold on this roll of firewood. I got to get this all tied together or it's going to land up this row could be the first one that I lose out the back or out the front. There's something bad happening with it. We'll see. Alrighty. Hopefully you're having a great day. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'll show you a little as I get this done and the rest of our day here. Okay, so we got done stacking the wood that I had thrown in here from the other day. We got the start of another little row. We finished out that row. So there's a good face cord and a half in there. I've got it. It's going to be tight to get 2 more rows in there. And the way I fill these when it comes down to this is these 2 rows here I got to work from the back out. And I'll do them both at once. And that's because it gets too narrow to be able to throw wood in and be able to stack it. And especially that last row. So I do those 2 rows, work those out together. But I'm going to hop on the tractor, start the wood splitter. We're going to finish this row out. I'm going to work about an hour yet this morning on this stuff. And, you know, we're one step closer to getting this woodshed filled. All right, so for this morning, we're done. We finished that row. That was about halfway. Carmen came out and helped me. We split and piled this row out. So that's enough for today. Our pile over here is getting much smaller. A lot of airplane traffic today at Tomahawk International Airport. EAA, which is about 2.5 hours driving away from here in Oshkosh, is happening this week. So I'm guessing we got a few pilots that made a run up the Tomahawk here this morning from EAA. So we're hearing a lot of plane traffic. Hit that like and subscribe button. Check out the other videos at Perrodin the Project Specialist. As soon as we get this done, we got a tractor to go over yet, and then we can get back to working on the 3-season room. Take care.